Hello everyone, it's Melissa. Welcome back. Today I am doing a 12 by 12 size layout and I'm going to be documenting the crazy winter weather we had here in the Midwest, mostly in February, but pretty much all winter. I have several photos printed, all 2 by 3 size, and what I'm doing now is showing you that I'm mostly going to be using a collection that is in my stash, and it is called Sub-Zero from Simple Stories. I don't know how old it is, but I bought it a few years ago. I'm going to pull from my product jar, and the things I'll pull are thickers, washi tape, miscellaneous dies, labels, clips, wood veneer, and punches. And I also have a Project Life card there, the orange one that says look on the bright side. That's actually from an Allie Edwards kit, one of these stories by the month. And starting here with my photos all cut apart, and some bits of ephemera pulled either from the sticker book collection there or the ephemera pack or pattern paper that I had in my stash. Yeah, and so here I am cutting apart some stickers that were in my stash. That one says Burr. I'll do the same to another one that has the word a snow day and then a snowflake. And I'll actually use the snowflake piece to make my own little piece of flair. And the snow day will go on a photo. And you can see there I'm just sizing it up before I add the sticker on top. And some things I wanted to mention were that I did manage to use several of old items from my stash. The thickers that I decided to pull, my interpretation of thickers are anything that's already a pre-made alpha sticker from my stash. And so I pulled a really old, they're almost like a flocking alpha with a wonky font, sorry, and I don't know where they're from, and I found them in my stash. I don't know if they were something for my stepmother or not, but I don't know the last time I used them, but I will end up using those, and also a sticker from the sticker sheet. You can see I'm going to cut the white border off of that banner sticker that says, "Baby, it's cold outside." And one of the funny things about doing this layout was that I had to pull out my packed away winter Christmas embellishment boxes because I didn't have any snowflakes or anything out. And this document is, or this layout is documenting some crazy snow, cold, crazy polar vortex, no power type weather. So yeah, dug my boxes out, found what I needed to, and I was able to complete the layout. I didn't want it to be too, obviously I don't want it to be anywhere near related to Christmas, and I also wanted it to kind of have, I don't know, a different play, like a more of an everyday feel than like anything, thematic as far as this paper pack. This collection is very, vacation feeling, Christmas vacation feeling, winter chalet type stuff. And, here we were just I'm just trying to document weeks of weather and lots of no school. And so although this paper is very thematic, I was able to use bits of it to work with telling my story. And I think it turned out great in the end. I love that it had some fun colors in it. You saw there, or if you didn't see there, in the beginning of the video, I had an old Stampin' Up! Collection pulled, and I really liked the color scheme that went with that because inevitably I really wanted this look on the bright side orange Project Life card to get used. And so I had to kind of be creative when I was putting my color combinations together to come up with what I thought was going to look good. And so in the beginning I pulled an old Stampin' Up! Collection pack, and it had in fact all of these colors in it. And so yeah, that's how I came up with the color scheme. I pulled a bunch of Project Life cards from my stash, which was fun. The one that I have the title resting on at the moment is not one that I will use. I'll end up pulling one from my stash that has the months, the year on it. Let's see. I'm pulling some clips because that was a product pull, and not sure where I'm gonna put them, but yeah, I'm definitely, well, let's see. At the moment, knowing I want to put one on the Keep Warm and Snuggle Up little piece of ephemera there, the red piece of ephemera. And then I found this black arrow, which kind of led to the next little piece that I change out. And that's where I pull a Project Life card that has the months on it. And I decide I'm going to use that black clip, and I'm going to highlight the word February where I'm going to put my title. And you'll see that later on. But I, in fact, get 2 clips used out of my stash, and I'm happy about that. I actually end up getting, let's see, 6 pieces of wood veneer, which was a product pull. I used washi and miscellaneous dyes, and like I mentioned, thickers. And, you know, just having fun with a mix and matching with a title, which is, you know, something that's out of my comfort zone. So I was pleased when I got this title card put together, and it turned out cute. I do end up, and you'll see here, I do end up tracing with a fine tip Sharpie marker around the crazy and weather piece of the title. And so I'm just about getting ready to stick this on when I decide, oh, I'm going to switch to a different card. Because although this one with the snowflakes is pretty, I just wasn't feeling like the readability of my title was working out like I had hoped. It's like the crazy and the weather are kind of mixing into the background. So here's where I pull this card, and I do put the clip right around the word February, and I'm going to start. These alphas have no stick on them. Why I felt the need for wax paper, I don't know, but so I'll have to glue all these down. And so I am channeling my inner Jen Scow, and I'm going to nestle all of the letters for my title kind of just in and around the cursive sticker winter. There you can see I added some snowflakes to it, and those are Thinlit snowflakes from Sizzix. And I also used that snowflake paper to cut them out. And here I'm showing you I used a Sharpie to highlight the title. I also used one of my circle dies to cut out all bundled up. And I have my photos glued down onto a basic dark gray cardstock from my stash. I'm going to start gluing down these stickers, and that one says 100% chance of snow. The other one says cabin fever, and these are all, like I said, stickers from the Sub-Zero Simple Stories collection pack. Burr is the one under my puppy. Baby, It's Cold Outside, Cozy Up, and Snow Day were in the last 2 pictures. And I'm just going to cut the snowflakes that are off the edges off, and I like the way that looks. I like the pull in of black because a lot of the photos have dark colors in them since I didn't print them in black and white. I also typed up and print my journaling. I don't have a We Are Memory Keepers typecast typewriter to have the ability to print 12 by 12, but what I do have is my computer. So I just fed in there in a landscape orientation some cardstock for my stash and got my journaling on there. I used the typewriter font, and really all it says is, you know, how totally crappy basically most of February was, how we didn't have school for a lot of the month, how it was too cold to even play outside, how we lost power for 5 days, all those things. And again, the look on the bright side card comes in just because, you know, we had really wonderful friends helping us out, letting us stay at their house to warm up, and we're using Panera to charge our devices and download movies, and, you know, just trying to keep a, you know, open, positive mind about the whole crappy situation. So usually anytime I'm documenting something super crappy, which, you know, we all have to do every once in a while, I pull out one of my very favorite stamp sets, and it's from Studio L2E, and it's called Sucky Day Part 1. And I don't know, I use it a lot. And you'll see, in fact, that I stamp on 2 of the photos with 2 of the sentiments from that stamp set. And so I have the all bundled up piece that I cut from the cut apart sheet up there, that circle. I have my homemade piece of flare up there. And I will add, it has no meaning except that I wanted to get it out of my stash and it was gray and white, and I thought, you know what, it's fine. Just a piece of Allie Edwards ephemera. It was an old one from the AM/PM collection. It was just a piece of chipboard, and I just put it there because it was a circle element. I also added a piece of green label, a label sticker, and only because, again, part of my product pull was to use a label, and I didn't have any other option to use a label, so I just pulled one of those stickers and did a tone-on-tone look, and it turned out fine. So I like the sentiment, keep warm and snuggle up, because that's in fact what we were doing. So yeah, that's a wrap, you guys. This is a close-up of my layout. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. This is all old product, most of it anyway. I added some enamel dots, you can see, to the snowflakes there, just for my stash. And you'll get a close-up of the stamps that I stamped on the photos. Also, the wood veneer that I used a pointed finger on the Cabin Fever one with the snacks. I used a heart geotag with my son and his friends playing games, and I used 2 little type arrows to highlight that stamp. And yeah, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel for more videos. I will put the links to my other social media sites for Facebook and Instagram in the description box below. And I hope you have a really great week. I will see you guys soon, and thanks for watching. Bye.